5 seconds. Sir, at the very outset, one is expected to refer to the situation regarding literacy in this country. It is an alarming state of things that literacy has reached only 30%. At this rate, I do not know when we will achieve the target of making the entire country literate. If we cannot make appreciable progress in this direction, I think we should make all efforts at least to have compulsory primary education for all children up to 11 years of age as directed by the Constitution. In this regard, the government are reported to have taken up some schemes. I would only like to suggest that in view of the fact that the progress so far in this regard has been very slow in trying to implement a massive program of compulsory primary education, we must not spend too much money on buildings. I would advise the government to utilize the existing school buildings, have them improved if necessary, and have 2 or 3 shifts in the same building, utilizing the same equipment and employing the unemployed graduates or the unemployed educated people in the rural areas and also in the towns to accelerate this program of compulsory primary education. Now, the main point I would like to stress is a complete overhauling of the educational system in the country. It is really a matter of regret that even after 20 years of independence, we continue that system which was introduced and built by the British to serve their own interests. I am amazed why no attention has been paid so far by anybody to the necessity of overhauling the entire system. Now, some time back, my friend posed the question to me, what do you mean by overhauling? When I say overhauling, I mean overhauling in the matter of curriculum, in the matter of content of teaching, in the methods of teaching, and also in the examination system. Now, it is not possible in the course of a discussion like this to go into details or put forth a scheme before the House. I shall only lay down certain broad principles which should guide us in overhauling the educational system in this country. The first principle in the matter of education, right from the bottom to the top is that there should be all-round development of the personality of the student. It will not do to teach the student just to read the textbooks, commit it to memory, and then omit it in the examination hall while answering their questions. The teaching inside the class and the students' extracurricular activities, the social and cultural functions, his association and identification with the community around, all these things must be so organized as to develop the all-round personality of the student. Secondly, the student should be attuned to ideas right from the bottom. Today, in this country, socialism, secularism, democracy, and national integrity are no longer party slogans. These have become national objectives. Now, if you want really to build a socialistic pattern of society in this country, the spirit and the principle must be infused into the minds of the students right from the bottom. Thank you. Dear sirs, in reply to your letter of yesterday, we beg to inform that the invoice and the bond of agreement were forwarded to you by first post on Saturday morning under registered post to your usual address. We are therefore surprised to learn from your above referred letter that they have not yet reached you. We will make necessary arrangements at our end, and in the meantime, if you receive the letter, kindly inform us by telegram at once. Further, to our letter of the 27th ultimo and your reply to the same, we have written to the architects, pressing them to give the matter their early attention and to prepare the drawing at the earliest. On receipt of the drawing, we shall submit the same to the municipal authorities for approval. With respect to your suggestions, it is our considered opinion that there will not be much difficulty in getting them incorporated at the stage of construction, and hence we would request to keep the matter aside for the present time. As for the finishings, we are just now writing to the decorators to call on you with advance intimation for a detailed discussion, and we request you to send us a copy of the minutes of the discussion for our necessary action. Assuring you of our best services at all times. Yours faithfully.